Hi everybody, it's Hi everybody. Hi everybody, it's Lorana. I hope we're live again. I hope you can hear me. I realized my last video had no sound, so thank you, David. I didn't see that you had were trying to let me know. Anyways, welcome to Rose Garden Radio. Happy Easter, and let me try this again. I appreciate everybody who's been commenting and following along with me and reviewing the book. So I really appreciate this because it really helps me to get your feedback, and it also helps when I read it to kind of catch anything. So let's start again. Amy, someone was touching my shoulder and gently rocking me back and forth. Amy, I didn't want to wake up from my deep, peaceful sleep. When I slowly opened my eyes, the sun was shining through the windows and I could hear birds chirping. Thank goodness for the 3-day weekend, I thought, as I swam up to the surface of consciousness and focused my gaze. Aunt Lorana was sitting beside me on the bed, still holding onto my shoulder. Amy, I have something to tell you, and I don't want you to worry, I said, seeing that I was somewhat coherent. That got my attention. My adrenaline kicked in and I found myself fully alert and staring at my aunt with wide open eyes. We are in Egypt, Aunt Lorana said calmly. I felt as if someone had pushed a pause button in my brain as my mind tried to assimilate this information. Then the button released. Oh my gosh, how did this happen again? I have to get home. My mom is going to be mad if I miss any school, I said as my fear spouted off from the top of my head. Aunt Lorana listened compassionately and empathized with my concerns as I began to calm down and felt my breath relax, my breathing relax. Did you wish for anything last night, dear? What was your last thought before you drifted out to sleep? Aunt Lorana asked, trying to jog my memory. I thought for a moment. It seemed like such a long time ago. Oh, I wish deep in my heart to know what happened to the Sisterhood of the Golden Rose that caused them to be erased from history, I said, remembering my last thought. That's it. Something must have happened or started here in Egypt, Aunt Lorana said excitedly. Amy, I feel goosebumps all over. We are really on an adventure now, my aunt said as she got up and opened the drapes all the way. I could feel her excitement was mixed with a little bit of apprehension. Aunt Lorana, there are pyramids outside of my window. And is that a palace way over there, I gasped, looking out? This was really starting to blow my mind. Last night, we were at a ball with Benjamin Franklin and Marie Antoinette in France. And today, we're in Egypt. I surely must be in a weird dream that seems to last forever, yet I knew somehow I wasn't. Actually, that is the Luxor Temple, Aunt Lorana said after peering out of the window for a moment. We are in Luxor, Egypt, Amy. Luxor? That is where they found King Tut's tomb, I said, my voice sounding surprisingly calm. I just read about it on a homework assignment. In fact, his tomb was discovered in 1922, I told my aunt proudly. Amy, you are an incredible source of information. I really admire how you remember little details about everything, Aunt Lorana said, making me feel good. Shall we have breakfast, then go out? My aunt asked casually, and got up from my bed and headed towards the door. Yes, I'm starved, even though I feel too excited to eat, I smiled. While Aunt Lorana was fixing us something delicious in the kitchen, I stared out my bedroom window. Pyramids, and lots of them. I felt them touch me inside my heart with their energetic majesty. I shook my head slightly, just in case they might all go away, but when I opened my eyes, nothing had changed. After a breakfast of bagels, cream cheese, fresh spinach, strawberries, and plenty of strong black coffee, I headed for the front door to take a peek at our new hood. Amy, we're still in our night clothes, Aunt Lorana exclaimed, with mock shock in her voice and a big smile on her face. Well, every other time we've left the house, our clothes have changed to meet the time period and the occasion we needed, I said matter-of-factly. I bet if we walk out the front door, we'll not be embarrassed, I said, feeling my energy soar with my little dare. Well, let's try it, I said playfully. Okay, let's, Aunt Lorana wind chimed, and without missing a beat, she reached out and opened the front door. We looked at each other, clasped our hands together, and walked down the front steps and out onto the sandy street. I looked down at my feet, and I was relieved to see I was wearing leather sandals. You were right, Amy, and it looks like we're dressed as Luxor locals, Aunt Lorana said, looking at her clothes. I looked down, and I was wearing my aunt's exact outfit, a plain white linen tunic, and underneath wide-legged white linen pants. Lorana! A woman in a similar wide-legged pants and tunic ran over from across the street. I noticed she wore an orange sherbet-colored sash around her waist with a matching floppy hat. Almina! Aunt Lorana gasped as she hugged a woman who appeared to be in her early 40s. Their faces glowed with radiant joy. We didn't think you were going to be able to make it, Lorana. We never received a response back from you, she smiled. I could tell she was happy to see my aunt. And who is this dear one, she asked, raising her eyebrows and smiling at me inquisitively. My aunt made the introductions. This is my niece, Amy. Amy, this is Almina, my aunt said, introducing us. It is very nice to meet you, Amy. I'm sure there is more to this story, but it will have to wait. There's so much happening right now, Almina said. Just check in under Lord Carnarvon. George and Howard are revealing their King Tut discovery for the first time tonight. The expedition booked the entire hotel to accommodate its guests from around the world, she added. Everything is worked out. It is the perfect cover for the sisterhood to gather in with all this excitement going on, Almina whispered. This is divine, Almina. Is it formal tonight, my aunt asked. Oh, no. The sisterhood will be meeting during the King Tut unveiling, she shared. They are taking everyone directly into the chamber while everything is still as it was from thousands of years ago. It's incredibly exciting, she laughed. We will meet in a nearby pyramid in the Valley of the King, so wear whatever you are comfortable in. I'll have all the information about our weekend sent to your suite. I'm in such a rush, though. Last-minute details, she said as she started to hurry off. Oh, yes. Almina turned back around in our direction. I'm incognito. I don't even want George to know that I'm here yet. I'm rooming with Coco. It's been years since I've seen her, and we have a lot of catching up to do, she laughed. I watched as Almina hurried up the dirt street and melted into a sea of people. We were in 1922. Aunt Lorana certainly had a lot of explaining to do. Well, let's hope this one has some sound. Thank you for sticking in there with me. Hi, Amy. Hi, Chloe, if you got to catch on. And hi, Sue. I know you watched later tonight. And again, thanks, everyone, for participating in this project and helping me with a weekend with Aunt Lorana. Anyways, take care. I'll see you next Sunday, and have a beautiful day. I love you all. Bye-bye.